Hello guys.
Hello everybody.
We're having a good little giggle.
Little giggle time.
Because we're excited.
We are. Hi Dan.
Hello mate, how you doing?
Oh, very well, you?
Yeah,
Good.
love it. It's kind of weird really, I'm a bit speechless.
So you should.
It's taken us a while to organise this for obvious reasons. And we will never reveal this place.
Never.
Never. Just stop it.
So
Leave us alone.
Don't even bother.
Yeah.
No, stop.
We just want to say a massive thanks to Kate and her wonderful family for welcoming us
Yeah.
with
Brilliant.
open arms.
Yeah.
We are in a chalk mine somewhere.
No.
We won't even give you the county or even the location. We're going to properly seal this one up today. We don't know how far we can get in.
No.
So, before anybody says anything about helmets, it's our choice that we haven't done that, but we've got everything else with us.
Yeah.
So, you know, and common sense will prevail. We've done this for many years, and we'd like to sort of trust ourselves that, you know, if stuff happens, stuff happens. If we're unsure to carry on, we know.
We know.
So, and Paul and me trust each other to sort of say yay or nay if we need to go further, etc, etc. Now, we don't know how far we'll get in, so it's up to, we're going to film it, literally real, and
bring you along.
We'll bring you along.
See how far we can go.
Yes, you ready?
Let's do it.
Come on. Alright, buddy, here we go. So we already know that when we enter into this wonderful cave mine system, it is a mine, that it's quite extensive. So we're going to see the first obstacle already is blocked off, and that was probably done by the previous owners, because you can see there's a lot of brick and debris that's already in there, so there's no point us going through there. But we've got a map with us, so we should know. I'm just going to get rid of so many spiders webs here. Thankfully they're not cave spiders, but they're just as bad. Oh look, even there, blimey, oh my god, more caves, more spiders webs than anything. I feel sorry for these, but we haven't been there in a while. Oh, there you go mate, sorry. If you see any spiders crawling on me, Paul, just kindly if you can remove them for me. Oh, I've already got a cobweb on my hand. Beautiful start. Oh, and there we go. Right. So, there's a little divide. We'll hopefully come back to that in a minute. Might be worth clearing it out. Paul, could you do me a favour whilst we're talking? Oh, God. Just face full of spiders' webs. Oh no. Literally went right in my face. Oh, okay. Can you kindly get the map out, please, for us? Because as you can see, everybody, we're at a junction. Can you just check my face? I've not got a spider.
No, you're good. You're good.
Hi, everybody. Look, I've definitely got a web there, though, mate. Every time. Right, we're just going to look at the map. We won't show you this just yet. That section was blocked. I'm assuming we've walked through that. Yeah, there's that little section that's just there. And now we're at a junction, so that top bit goes... Is that right? This bit here? Would that be right?
It could be, because it could go round into...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that about right? And then you've got a long corridor, it looks like, here, in front of us, everybody, sorry. Okay, let's just assume that that's where we are, yeah?
Yeah, I believe so. Okay,
cool. So we were on the edge of this cave mine system. Should we go forward first, Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can get any more cobwebs. Hopefully, most of the spiders should be by the entrance, he says, famous last words. We're also aware that we really hope, for the sake of nature, there aren't any foxes or wildlife in here, because it's quite narrow.
Oh, there's some really good graffiti here. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, we'll come back to that, mate. Yeah, make a note. We're gonna, I think really the idea today, oh my god, it keeps going, is we're gonna get as far as we can go, and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
But look, this is incredible. Look at this, mate. Not many people are ever gonna get an opportunity to explore this. So look, have a look at the map again. So we're at the top. I'm going to curve around, I think. Sorry, everybody. We might have to pause every other time on this because we just want to make sure roughly where we are. So at the top. That's if we go straight on, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so in theory, if it turns right here, well, look, there's a little one there, which could be that. And then if it carries on again, what do you reckon? Do you see? You know where I'm at, don't you?
Yeah. Exactly.
So everybody, for the sake of clarity, we're going to show you a map right now, and we're going to show you roughly where we are. Obviously, this map was done by a really amazing organisation that Phoenix History really loves. We're not going to name who the organisation is, and again, if we have to keep saying it, if you know, you know, please keep it to yourselves. But we're using this rough map as a guide. I think that's about right. Although, look, there have been some people putting some arrows and numbers. There's another arrow here. It's really a question of just trying to figure out. Ah, okay. So, oh no, okay. Tell a lie. Carries on going. Cool, blimey, but I wasn't actually expecting to even get this far in. Look at this. So the reason why I think we are roughly where we thought we might be is because we're going right.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We're in that top corner. So if we're in that top corner, all we're doing is going across. Oh my word, look at this. It's literally the place that just keeps on giving. Oh my word. Wow. I mean, this is crazy. So this, it doesn't carry on any further. So we know this is a dead end. So Paul, with the map, we might have to map this out just a little bit. So we're now at a dead end. That definitely doesn't carry on. And that's definitely not, that looks like that's chalkfall. Actually, you can see some tool marks. So yeah, do you reckon? Let's have a look.
End up there.
Do you reckon we're at that end? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because it'll be a right angle now, won't it?
Down there.
Okay, so what we need to do is remember that if we carry on going further across, we'll see how far we can get. Okay. But Paul, first impressions, please, mate.
This is very impressive.
Really impressive, isn't it? I'm going to say something that I know Paul, on most occasions, I didn't tell him. We kept it top secret to the very end, didn't I?
You did.
Literally about 20 minutes before we were here, I just surprised him and said, hello,
This is where
we're going. But you trusted me, and that was a beautiful trust. I think, mate, I'm going to give you the camera at some point, and we're going to come back and do all this as well. So even though most people are going to get first person, we are documenting it, and what that means is it isn't about us. It's about this incredible place. Look at that. And it's the same boom that says. We know that people have explored this before, so there's no point in us claiming that this is new. But there is only officially one way in. It just keeps going, doesn't it? This is bizarre. There's animal bones there. Be aware. And there is a narrow section there as well, which we assume is the parallel section, maybe? Yeah. So we carry on going this way. Yeah, there's some animal bones there, everybody. Just to let you know. It just shows us that hopefully if we do encounter anything. What's that? W Purvis something that says. Maybe. Just checking. I'm genuinely conscious that we might encounter some wildlife down here. The history behind this place, interestingly enough, is actually quite mysterious. Because although we could pretty much say with quite a good degree of certainty this was a chalk mine, you can see these little places where they would have put potential candles. There's rumours that it was smuggling, etc., etc. What we do know is this was definitely used as World War I, World War II air raid shelters.
Yeah.
So we know that was a definite. And we know that with almost certainty it was a chalk mine. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's actually coming out really clearly on that. Bizarrely. This is where it might get a little bit sticky because it's crawling time in a minute. But we can go left first. There is an arrow pointing that way, but we're going to go left. There is almost enough room for us to stand up in most of the time. There's elements where we've got to crawl a little. Well, oh, another spider's web. There we go, famous last words. Just get rid of that. You alright, mate? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, wow. Okay, that's good because that's an end point. That's a good little one to knock off. Interested in all these bottles and stuff down here. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Being tickled by the roots. Which if you can see that, everybody, there you go. Yeah, bottles and pots and pans. Right. Oh, I'm going to go forward. There we go. Oh. L. Oh, 9. Oh, okay. WKD bottle. Who's been down here? Right, okay. So this is where it's going to get a little bit sketchy-ish, but we'll see. Because I think this is the opposite side of that. So I'm just going to quickly crawl. We knew we were going to get dirty. Hands on knees, Jobby. Oh, maybe not. So I'm going to just get my hands on knees. Okay. You right, mate? Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. I'm just going to quickly have a look here. So, right. Let's see what we can find. I might have to take my rucksack off. Rule number 1, never chuck anything, leave it down. Been trying to do this in real time, everybody. I know this is a bit of a pain in the butt, but better to record it than not. Just going to take a look around here, mate.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, you are.
Cool. You go ahead and do what you got to do, mate. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, not a problem whatsoever. So, I'm just going to take everybody here for a second. Get my knees all bruised up. See if I can touch something on the side here. Get this a little bit higher. That's it. There we go. Waddle. Yeah, okay. So we confirmed that that's one of the entrances. And it's coming round. And, yeah, okay. Cool. Hopefully you're getting that, everybody, on the camera. It's hard to do. Hold the camera, and then get. So there's an arrow pointing back, and we're just going to go this way, mate. So that way's a dead end. Just to let you know. Oh dear. Excuse all my sounds. Oh wow. Okay. I'm laughing, but it's not. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, okay. So if you go this way, mate, do you reckon you can come this way? Because you know that arrow where it was raised up? Yeah. This is here. So for everybody, I'm not sure. But we were looking through that side. Yes. And then we saw this arrow pointing this way. Yeah, you can come through this way, mate.
Can we get through the
Yeah,
side?
yeah, you can. Yeah, you can come back this way. Yeah, we'll come back. Leave it, because we're going to have to come back that way. But yeah, trust me, you'll be alright, mate. I'm not going to embarrass Paul, bless him. But he does really, really well. And he's a superstar for doing this. Yeah, look. So, Do you know roughly where we're at? Look. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, look, and then there is one of the gated up entrances. So we are officially now then, we're on the far side.
Okay.
Because we can't go any further.
Wicked.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Yeah, good.
You sure?
Just about.
Just about. Is it a bit claustrophobic? Yeah, alright mate. Well, do you want to head back?
Might have to.
Go on then mate. You head back. I'll just film this bit.
I'll wait for you,
No, go on mate. Trust me, I'll be alright. Yeah, I'm fine. Trust me. So this is one of the other entrances, as you can see. Sealed up completely. Seems sort of semi-fresh that, where they put that in. We did know there was a few points of entry here. And then, like I said, you come through to one of these entrances for this mine. Let's just say it's a mine, isn't it, really? There's a beautiful little rusted nail there. I'm being tickled by all manner of weeds and spiders' webs, but it's been well worth it. And then we look up here, and that, everybody, is what a chalk cave-in looks like. That's a proper 100%, you know, proper cave-in. And then we've got some lovely writing, graffiti, however you want to word it. And to think that there's not many people that are going to be ever seeing this. Can you see this though, everybody? Look, it looks like there's a boat here with a couple of sails. There you go. Hopefully you can all see that really clear. There's a boat. And if we look here, bit of green. It's remarkable, this. There we go. Keep looking around. What you don't want to do, everybody, is always look up. Because when you start looking up, you start seeing these cracks. And depends on the type of person you are. Kind of don't want to be in that sort of start letting your mind run loose. And obviously that's when, ideally, you could moan and say, that's where you want a helmet. There's a window here. Are you safe, mate?
Yeah, good.
Good man. Well done. Oh. Okay. So, here's Paul, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. Right, I'm going to take my rucksack down here. Now we know. But yeah, as we just sort of said, that's fully blocked up. This is the tricky part because it's a hands and knees jobby. And got to take what I've got to take. Oh. Okay. Just be really careful. Take your time. There we go. And we're through. Okay, so can you kindly do me a favour?
Yeah.
Just need to put my rucksack back on for me. Just can you hold that for me? Thank you. Actually, everybody, yeah, just put one down. So yeah, amazing.
Cool, innit?
Very cool, isn't it? When we say cool, we don't mean
No.
we're old school cool.
Old school cool.
It means we're doing it and it's brilliant.
D for Dan.
D for danger.
Number 8.
Go on then, mate. Do you want to take over? Are you alright?
Yeah, alright.
Go on. Okay. So, I'm going to follow Paul now. So we know where we've got to go roughly now. Roughly. So, I'm amazed that this is, a lot of this is still intact. I really am amazed by that. Oh, actually pass me on the torches. Can't be greedy. Unbelievable. There you go. There's so much graffiti on here. Writing. Etchings. However you want to phrase it. There you go. What this proves though is that, how tall are you, Paul?
5'8".
5'8". So somebody who's 5'8" is just about able to stand up on most of this. In fact, actually, if he was wearing a helmet, you'd be hitting the head. Now look, before we do anything, that's where we were, through there. Okay, so we were through that side, and now we're gonna come through this way. And hopefully, we should be pretty much going in a circle within a few different adits in between. So, yeah, there we go. It's great to document this in whatever way possible and to mention the history as much as we can. Like we said before, almost certainly a chalk mine. Smuggler's Tunnel probably got connotations to it. You know, why wouldn't you? It'll be for storage though. But yeah, nothing more, nothing less. Oh, we know where we are now. Look, the bones. So we didn't go this way, did we? No, we came back on ourselves. So everybody went through that way, and now we're going to go where Rob and Pat and everybody came almost 10 years ago. That's 11 years ago. That. You ready? Yeah. Okay. See how far we can get. If not, we'll turn round. There we go. Okay. Right. It's blocked, as you can kindly see. I'm just going to sneak round here, see what this is like. Oh, okay. Now, let's see what that looks like. That's interesting. I wonder. Okay. Right. We'll film this in real time and I'll talk to Paul whilst we're doing this. It shows what we're trying to get up to. Right, so mate, I'm going to take my rucksack off again. This is actually a bit of a cool job, this. I am just going to, I've got a funny feeling that's going to link up round the other way. Okay. Does that make sense? Yeah, yeah. Now, are you happy still?
I'm happy to stay here, yeah.
Yeah? No, I don't want you to come. Even I know that. Oh, blimey, I'm not
all good, mate, all good.
I ain't that bad with him. So, this is a bit of a cool job, everybody, as you can kindly tell. So, as you can tell, and let me just face myself backwards. There we go. There's my head. Let's just hope that nothing unpleasant awaits us around this corner. In fact, actually, it looks like it's properly blocked. Oh no, not blocked. I don't know. Hang on. What's that? Oh no. Oh, blimey. Oh, okay. I think that goes round the corner. Yeah. Now, okay, Paul. Yeah. What we've got two choices here, and we could prove my theory wrong or right. If I crawl through here, which is pretty sketchy to be honest, it does open up. Okay. And there's every chance I could meet you round there. Yeah. Or do we go back together and prove my theory either way, if it does or doesn't?
That's all up to you.
I think the issue is, everybody, and I know a lot of you are screaming at me, is that obviously if that doesn't go through, then yeah, okay. I'm going to be sensible for once. I'm going to come back. Yeah, okay. Only because if that does come through, then I've just crawled all my way through that for nothing. But if it doesn't, ladies and gentlemen, then sadly for Paul in his heart, I will be coming back. Sorry about that, mate. But yeah, in terms of, I will aim to crawl back through that. But yeah, it's it opens up. So I reckon it's a possibility. Let's take everything with us. Okay. Oh. So yeah, back to the left, isn't it? Because we came that way. From the bottles. I need to block myself with the torch or just to hit my head. There you go. So we know that there's a little ledge there we've been to. Yeah, we're going to lift.
Wax candles.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Wax candles.
Just trying to get some light out, that's it. Amazing. where they would have had these little candles, potentially as they were lighting, as they were doing their carving out the way. And also, if there were smugglers, they were quite well known for literally having little candles here to put their contraband in. I think sometimes the misnomer is that with these types of places, sort of build them up, etc., etc. But yeah, who knows? I'm hoping that's not through that other side, little chamber, but I'm going to take a risk. And let's just see if we can't get through here. Oh, there's a little rod here. That's cool. That's very cool. And look, a bit more wax. Yeah. Keep going. I'm hoping there's a left turning. Ah, there is. And we didn't go that way because we started mostly to the left, didn't we? Is that right? We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
So let's just hope, everybody.
This actually should take me to 8.
Yeah, let's hope that that's where we took it from where we were. Because if that's the case, then thankfully I didn't need to crawl through. Ah, bingo. Well, Paul, I was right.
Well done.
No need, everybody. And how do I know that? Because the coloration of that chalk and its exact dimension of where, in fact, actually what I'm going to do is, Paul, if you could kindly do me a kindness of favours, we'll know if that's the entrance, because if that roof is slightly discoloured, no worries, mate. If that roof behind me is slightly discoloured, like that boot, then we're going to hopefully see something very cool. Let's get through this chamber. Oh, bloody, yeah, it is. Right, so we're looking at green colour here. Possible talks, thank you, mate. Have we got green? We have. So, everybody, that would have been me crawling through that and getting my knees completely torn to shreds. But I could see this dome here. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's what it was, mate. And the reason is because that passage in front of us, everybody, from shaking it, was where I was. So that's actually saved a bit of crawling, because if you see here, everybody, this colour, it's this sort of like really, it's basically where the soil sort of hit the chalk. And that's what I could see. It's actually quite obvious looking back on that. We might, depending, well, it's not like we're rushed for time, is it? Shall we get a, how are we going to prove that that's that side, just to make absolute sure? We could leave my rucksack there.
Okay. Well, you just run back through.
Joking, mate. Yeah, what could we do to prove that that's... that I'm not going to fall over? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Hold that for me. Just going to bury something. Hopefully it's going to stick out. Again, if you don't try it at home. Right, I'm going to get this.
Yep.
I'm going to hopefully place it there. Am I going to place that there? Let's have a look. Ooh, what's this? Right. Let's see if we can. So everybody, look, we're looking at this canister. If I place that somewhere here, directly in front, there we go. Right, you pass me the camera.
Yep.
So I'm just going to show you people what I've done. Everybody. Sorry about that. Place that canister there, looking out over to that. So, if we spot that, we're in luck. Can you turn it back, mate?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry. Okay, right, let's head back. Should we go back to that bit first, just to prove?
Yep.
Just to prove that idea whilst we're here. We can get that theory out of the way, and then it also means that even though my knees are completely torn to shreds now, I won't have to do any more immediate climbing. We'll leave my rucksack here. There's a boot as well, by the way.
Yep, there's a boot.
There's a boot. Alright, let's go back that way. And if that isn't the canister that we can see, I speak anyways. Right, thank you very much, sir. Right, let's just quickly have a quick go through. Again, please everybody, try not to leave things behind, but I think we're in this area is relatively okay. Let's have a look here. So, came up here. So I want to say it was that section, but it looks way too narrow for that. But we'll find out. It's either that one or this one, but the one here looked quite large. How you doing, mate? You alright? Bless up, Paul. I feel like I've abandoned him. Oh, gone the wrong way. Don't know why I just went straight into an adit then. Yeah, thank you. We should have got some glow sticks and marked it all out, but it's going to be a waste of glow sticks. Right, hit the left here, isn't it? It's got their own little trees. If this is the case and we can see that canister, then yeah. Okie doke. So that's that section there. But we need to go up through here and then up and around. Yep, there's the bottles. Can you hear me okay, mate? Paul? You can hear me? Good man. Yeah. Who would have thought? Right. Let's go up and through. So we said on the left, that was where it's blocked. So we'll go through here on the right. See if we can stand up. Oh! Yep, not there. You here, mate? It's alright. I can see your torch, look. See? I'll be on your left. I'll be on your left here, mate. On your right here. Hello. You alright? Stay there. Just in case. Right, I'm going to just see. Oh, I've gone wrong here. This just proves that I've gone wrong. Where did I go then? I've completely messed this up. Where was it then? That's weird. Oh. That's the dead end. Oh, that side, wasn't it? Okay. Maybe I didn't. See, it proves everybody that how easily lost you can be just trying to find what you need to find. So we came back through here and then that way. Oh, I've got your torch. There you go. I don't know where I've gone then, mate. Maybe. Well, no, that wasn't it though. That wasn't it because I was crawling, wasn't I? Yeah. So I don't know. No idea now. Find the missing bit that I crawled through.
I think it's up here on the left and then right.
Okay. It's quite exciting, everybody, because just saying it proves how easy you can get lost. Should have noticed that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, couldn't go that way. Yeah. So fingers crossed, everybody. But that's the canister. Oh, blimey, I forgot we were recalling it. Oh, jeez. I know a lot of you are screaming out there going, you're an idiot. Health and safety. Blah, blah, blah. But it's my life. Yay! We were right. Everybody, the canister, believe it or not, is there. If I try and... Let's try and do this. He says, I don't know if you can see that, everybody, but it's there. Oh, brilliant. It's a shame that I can't zoom in, but please take my word for that, everybody. Let's just try and get through. Well, yeah, look, there you go, everybody. You can see that now. Where I put my spotlight on it. That's the canister, look, there. There you go. That's actually come through the camera. Result. Now, comes the tricky bit. Reversing again. Oh, dear me. Paul, am I allowed to say I'm getting too old for this? Yeah.
That's why you went and I didn't.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it. And it's coming out on the camera as well.
Excellent.
So we have proof.
Yeah, just mind the,
Now.
that way?
Sorry, I had to breathe then for a second just to sort of couldn't believe how proud I was. We managed to sort of map it a little bit. There was me chugging along, getting totally lost. That's what happens when you get excited, yeah. There's your bearings, but go Paul, thanks I'm with him. Yeah, look at this, everybody. Before Paul goes, like an arrow with salts. It's got very warm in here now. I think that's just my my adrenaline. But yeah, look at that. This camera's picking up really clearly, which is fantastic.
As you say, the chalk is just so clean, isn't it? And
It really is. The fact that most of this stuff is tool markings that everybody can see, and it's not actual. Well, you can see where it's fallen. Like I said, rule of thumb normally is the brighter it is, the newer it is, because it needs to sort of get a bit of mould on it and everything else. So, see for example here, everybody. This collapse you can see is actually relatively quite white. If I put my torch here, you can see it's actually brighter than when you look at these sections, which are darker, which means over time, etc., for all the people who've had fires. December. Like I said, we know that a few people have come here, but the only way they can go through here is via the owner's permission. There we go. So we should be coming through a new section now. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that should loop round.
Yeah, we hope. Do you want me to go first? It's actually getting quite hard to tell. I think what we're going to need to do is, once we've sort of made our way... Oh no, we're actually out. So what did we not do then? Oh, it was here, wasn't it? We didn't go this side. This way. That's right. Yeah, look. That's our entrance, everybody. You can see that really clearly. And then, look, we didn't go this way, did we? So, here we go. For a new section. Oh, not even a new section, because guess what we've been greeted with? My bag. So we've done it.
Done it, yeah. That's that first section on the map that when we come in, it loops round, and that's what we've just encountered.
Well, mate, hey, look, congratulations.
Oh, fair play to you, sir.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. We've done it.
We've done it.
We haven't actually done it yet, because even though we are 37 minutes in, we're going to
Do it
give
again.
you're going to do it again. Okay. Basically, we're going to document it. But before we do that, we're going to have a breather.
I think we deserve that.
Yeah, what do you say, guys? We'll see you in a minute. Hi, everybody. We've had a bit of a pause. We've had a chat. We've also had a bit of a clear out, because the one bit we didn't do is here, which is on our left. And if I can turn my torch on, there we go. Oh, right squeeze. Oh, blimey. Oh, yeah. So, that's the blocked section. right from the entrance, as you can see. And we're going to come round. Oh, yeah, there's nothing, is there? Okay, cool. Yeah. Bit of rust and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Right, mate, you're going to have to get the old map out again for us. And then, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll bring this out with us as well. If I give that to you, I'm just going to get to the furthest end of the adit. Here. So, oh, and there's a bit of bone here as well. There you go, everybody. And then, hopefully, you can see... Oh, yeah, look. Is that where you put the thing?
What?
Did you put this here?
No, what?
Look, there's another... You see what my torch is?
Yeah.
Look, there's another pallet here.
Nothing for that.
Yeah. Just clean it out, look. Yeah. So that's as far as it goes though, mate. Here, look, as you can see. So yeah, and then it just comes round. The old bottles here. So this is a wonderful little adit, but as you can tell, we're having to squeeze through. And it sort of gives us a rough indication of really now where we're aimed for, because as you can see, originally it's quite possible that where we are at here, this would have carried on to the right here, but this is way too blocked off now, and you can see it's mainly used for rubbish and all sorts. So I'm just gonna, oh blimey, look, I don't need to give everybody an impression of how tight this is. Look at this. That is a squeeze. Right, you've got the map, haven't you, sir?
Indeed.
Right, so let's figure this out. Okay, let's check the map. So we were right, weren't we?
Yeah.
There's a little section there, and that's the end of that adit. We've gone through that section there, and then got through there. Yeah. We're not going to show everybody this map because this map actually labels where we're at. But okay, cool. So, what should we do then, mate?
Well, I think
we should go for one more look, shouldn't we? Yeah. Do you want to take the camera this time, or do you want me to do it? Okay, mate. Okay. So Paul's on graffiti hunt. We're now going to take a right turn here, and away we go. Well, like I said, everybody, you're right.
Yeah, I've just seen something really cool. Come on.
Okay, cool. Straight away. We're now on graffiti watch, everybody.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh wow! All loose chalk. Take.
To be.
No, sure.
To be cleaned before.
Oh yeah,
leaving.
to be cleaned before leaving. Well done. And there's a bike. That's coming out really clear on that. Order, that says.
Oh, I didn't see that bit. Yeah.
Order. My little finger there. Leaving something order.
Yeah. Wow.
All loose chalk to be cleaned before leaving order. It's the same writing, but it makes no sense. And then there's a bike.
There's a bike. Wow.
Could you ride a bike through here? I don't know. So everybody. Yeah, so there's a HD here. So we're just gonna, like I said, go through all the other little bits here for all of you. This is the this is our section now, the Phoenix history section, where we tested where it went. There's a wonderful boot there as well, which is amazing. And yeah, there's a fresh bit of fall there, everybody, which I'm looking at, which is not a nice thing to see, but as I always said, it depends how far people. It's up to people if they ever want to look up, but Paul, you can have a look here, mate. It's alright, it's nothing dodge. It's just, you can just see, look, if you look above on that section, fresh in it. Yeah. And then this is what we're going to refer to as the Phoenix history section, because there's our little canister there, everybody, look, that we could see from that other side, which thankfully saved my knees from crawling through. Right, do you want me to get past you? Not that people would love to see you, obviously, but, you know. Right. So are we going to take a shortcut for a second and go through this way, or should we go right the way around again? Go the way. Oh, lovely. Controversial. Oh, crap. Has he hit my head? There you go. Controversial. There we go. Right. So here we are at our little junction point. Like I said, you know, you've seen the map. You've seen what's left and what wasn't. That's what Paul was referring to before. There's a little gas canister there for people.
There's a wine bottle.
There's wine bottles. People had a lovely time. There's something there. LAL maybe. Hard to tell on that. If we wanted smuggling signs, well, you're going to be wanting to look at fish. Signs of fishes, because that's normally a good indicator of a smuggling tunnel if you see a fish. And then the idea is if you see a fish, you go where the tail's going. And you can see an arrow there next to a spider. Don't think the spider was meant to be pointed at. But actually, for the sake of argument, are you ready to do this? We've got to do it. Let's turn it off. See how dark it is, everybody. So Paul's about to turn his off. Ready? And here we go. Pitch dark. Very quiet though. Yeah. But yeah, okay, back on. There we go. Yeah, very dark.
That was a bit scary.
If you know the channel, I love it. Not gonna lie. I think I might have a spider on my back, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Is it? No, it's not. Right. Here we see some more graffiti. Or writing. Some scribbling there. Looks relatively fresh. But yeah. Got something behind you, Paul, there. Just a bit of metal. Again, it's rumoured that these were used as World War I and World War II air raid shelters. So, but I don't think they were. Well, let's be honest. They're not for permanent use. And the reason for that is because they're not reinforced. There's nothing in here, is there, mate? Literally, during World War I and World War II, you would come in here and that's it. But without giving too much away where we are, won't give anything away actually. Yeah, there was other options. I can say that, can't I? Mm-hmm. There was other options. Lots and lots of options in this literally vicinity where we are. And it's nice that people at some point have labelled it. So let's just clarify on the map. We reckon about 80% of it is gone. Yeah. Ish. So most of it to the far right of where we started, which would be about right. But what we've also noted is that the map, or one of the maps at least that we're using, is pretty much accurate. Mm-hmm. I don't think that this would have continued on any further unless it was on that blockage, which we know would have carried on right by the beginning. You know where that is, it's where that rubble was, etc., etc. So almost certainly would have carried on that way, but how far, who knows? And then here we go again. One of our lovely little alcoves for our lamps or candles. And yeah, graffiti, excuse me for that. There's a wonderful little pole here. Is that actually, I didn't actually see if that, no, it's not fixed. It just happens to be placed there for whatever reason. So yeah, we're going around now. So we're basically on the outer section. This is the deepest section of the mine. Yeah, we're going to carry on. It's absolutely incredible. And I'm so grateful for the owners because they are genuinely the loveliest people you could meet. And I'm not just saying that, they really are. They've made us so welcome, haven't they, mate? Yeah, definitely. Really are just amazing to salt the earth. And their dog, we love. But yeah, just genuine amazing people. We could have chatted to them for ages, couldn't we, mate? Really are. That just really lovely. Can't stress that high enough. So now I'm just going to sort of put my torch up now, so you're not going to get much of a depth perception, but you are going to get an immediate lighting on that. You know what I mean by that? Everybody flash it like that, which is what we've done most of the time. I'm just going to aim out now, so you're going to get more of a closer effect. You can see how dark that is looking forward, and then again if we flashed our torch, that's crazy. So mate, look, thoughts and feet. I mean, we're gonna analyse it at the end, but I mean,
definitely. But yeah, this is just incredible.
it's just one, isn't it? We ain't gonna forget this, are we?
Definitely not. Oh.
Hit my head twice now coming in. Unbelievable. Don't worry, everybody. It was only a slight little hiccupy one. And here's our adit that I stupidly, at first, went straight to, thinking, but it's not. So there you go. Oh, and torches are holding up really well, which is also a good sign because we're near the furthest point.
Exactly.
And we didn't bring the rucksack with the other torches, which is obviously another faux pas. That will be alright because we've got our cameras.
Yes.
And that'll be, and it's chalk, so it holds out the light really well.
I do have one in my pocket.
Okay.
Because someone has to be sensible.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, someone's got to look after me being a bit. I think the older I get, the more excited I get. I just seem to sort of just get too excited to the point I'll just keep forgetting. But yeah, lovely little ledge this, isn't it? Lovely stuff. It's just like I said, it's a great opportunity to document whilst we can, knowing that the owners are going to do what they will with this. That's fair to say, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And they should do. They've got some ideas. It's quite impressive when they get, you get on the deeds of your property, chalk mine included or not, actually, was it? I don't think in their case it was it?
I didn't realise it was here, I don't think.
Yeah, so it's a nice little addition to them. Like we said before, we love this. So that's our little other way. You can see the arrow there. We're going to keep going across now. Ducking and diving as we normally do. I'm going to lift the torch up a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's where I start disappearing off. And then Paul kindly follows. There we go. Oh. There we go, and this is our little, the little shrine that people have made with bottles and God knows what else here. It's hard to imagine how effective this would have been in terms of, there's no evidence whatsoever of World War I or World War II occupation in this, is there? I mean, it's certain that they probably would have used this, but in whatever way. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sorry, mate. Thank you. Yeah, in whatever, how many entrances were there? About 5. We'll come back to that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll get Paul to have a look in a minute and remind us how many entrances there were. Because I can't remember. This is a problem, you see. I get very, very excited when we get these opportunities and get carried away with myself. But I'm sure Paul will quite happily remind us how many. And then, yeah, here's our crawling section. I'm not going to do that again, everybody, because I've done it twice. Oh. But yeah, you get the idea, left and right. And that's obviously where one of the blocked entrances is. In fact, actually where 2, I think, are. On the outside. 4. Yeah, roughly. Okay. All right. Yeah. Right. I think you should take the camera now. Yeah. If you're happy to do so.
Of course, sir.
Careful where everything is. Just grab the bottom section. We need to hear Paul's dulcet tones.
Yet again.
Just in case the mic comes out.
Yeah, let's see what we can find.
Oh. Hey, mate.
Yep.
Something. The floor. Can you see that?
Okay, yeah.
Slope. The floor.
Slope.
I'm looking at the camera on that as well. Normally that comes out better,
Yeah,
but
slope.
slope. So in the floor anyway. So
Yeah.
slope.
And the roof.
Yeah. Roof. Yeah. But you don't bang your head.
Yeah.
Beautiful old writing though, that.
Exactly.
Some really lovely old bits of writing here, haven't we?
Yeah.
No offence, everybody's written on this in the past 20 years or so, but you're not, We're not there yet to class you as history. We need the old stuff.
So we've got some of these roots coming through, haven't we?
Yeah,
you
we
can
have.
see on the top.
Yeah, beautiful. That's been tickling my head.
Yeah, all the way around.
How's it looking on the camera, mate? All
Yes,
good?
looking good so far. We're good.
Careful your head.
Thank you.
Close.
I think that's the one that got me on the way around.
Well done, mate. Again, if we were wearing helmets, we would have been probably causing more destruction in some
Yeah.
places. If we weren't. There we go. It's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm just leaving it. I'm so happy. I really am. It's a wonderful opportunity to film and document this.
So what do you reckon on the length? Hard to say.
So we did this with the first video for everybody. I know if you've watched the whole lot, we did that in real time. That was like 37 minutes. So a mile, I'd say.
It's about, yeah.
In and out and around.
This one, wasn't it?
I don't know, was it that
I
one?
don't know. Oh, it's this way.
This is a little bit of the
Oh, this is the bit.
tucking down bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Careful, mate. Careful,
Yep.
careful. Is that
That's
as far as
that
we're
bit,
going
yeah.
on it?
And then that's the bit you crawled round.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
That's the other side of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I'll take it over from here, mate. Do swapsies for everybody. So, just to clarify for everybody, if you know the channel, we will make our own separate notes on this, away from this video.
Yes.
And it will be saved on the hard drive forever and ever and ever and ever.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really just our first couple of goes round. And then in between this we'll make notes. Paul's done photos for preservation as well.
Yeah.
And we won't reveal location. We're sorry about that. Well, we're not sorry. Because it gets to preserve this. There you go. What that says. It says 49 on that, I think that says. Might be, or 9. It's hard to tell on the end of that. And then third. Yeah, hard to tell. But yeah, so like we said before, we do our best to document this outside this. What we're showing you is the video.
The video,
but,
as it is.
As it is, but we will eventually edit and keep photos, special ones for ourselves. Anyway, won't talk too much. Again, it's not about us, it's about this wonderful place. And again, if you find it boring, that's more for you than it is for us. We find it incredibly exciting and we're here to film it in all its glory. And we'd rather do it twice around because you never know. Although the owners are amazing, and I'm sure we might ever get the chance to come back at some point as well. So yeah, there we go. Some cryptic stuff. Douglas. Some weird cryptic writing on it.
No fish though.
No. This is a perfect place for smuggling, isn't it? Do you reckon?
Yes. Yeah.
But there are what we will say now, everybody, there are no chambers outside the end adits that we've seen. There's no massive rooms or anything else like that. So we know it's a chalk mine, pretty much, because it's got that chalk mine vibe to it.
Yeah.
Long passages carved out, and then smuggling maybe after that. But yeah, we just thought we'd add to that because there are no massive chambers. There's nothing like that for people to sort of get excited about. No hidden, I don't know, like ballrooms or places like that of ill repute that would have happened in other cave systems, etc., etc., hellfire caves, etc., etc. But yeah, this is because it's chalk. And as you can see, everything we're treading on is just rubble. It's wonderful. As wonderful as this can be. There you go. Certain little black spots and where people have tried to light fires or potential from added burning from when there's been little candle lights going off. So we know, I think we came through this way, didn't we? We came from the top way, that's correct, isn't it? So it's a straight corridor going down. Is that right, mate?
Yeah.
So we've done this bit, haven't we? So we need to go back on the middle, don't we? Is that right? Come here.
Oh, hang on, what's this?
Oh. Yeah.
Something home of best comfort.
Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, we did come this way because I noted the fact that this was this really scribbly bit. So we'll go back on ourselves, everybody. You can see these wonderful little rusted sections, and sometimes that would delineate that if it was in World War II, for example, that's where you're going to hang some lights and cabling. So like I said before, we're not saying no. As you can see up there, everybody, bits of rust as well, but it's going to be a very cosy fit down here. I mean, you couldn't fit a bunk bed down there. I mean, you'd be lucky if you sat even benches. So I think really, like, you know, if you take Paul, for example, I mean, you're just going to stand in it, aren't you? I genuinely don't think actually as a shelter this is really going to provide you anything rather than just a quick get in and stay there for a section. You know. There you go. There's a burning there. What else we found there, mate? Is this where? Oh, and this is back where the rucksack was, the Phoenix history section.
Okay.
Cool, amazing. Got the boot in, haven't we?
The green bottle, which
Yes.
see that?
Let's have a look. Oh yeah,
Someone's had a
yeah, a few bevies. Lovely. Right, very cool. Okay, we're almost done, everybody. I'm sad to say that. Gonna keep going around. Paul's on graffiti watch still, but we've come through this section, so we should be all right.
yeah.
Yeah, here we are, everybody. Right, okay. There we go. No bats, no extra wildlife. We were worried about foxes, but there's no way there's a den in here, is there?
No.
We would have smelt it as well, and there's no obvious smell here at all. So just got to be really careful how we walk through here. Right, okay. We'll see you on the outside. Okay, everybody, so before we say goodbye, Paul has rightly just been doing his amazing work that he normally does and found some incredible treats. This is 1920. Someone Edwards, 1928. London, that says. Alfred Goodwin. Lily Pritchard. Another Pritchard, Lola Pritchard, there we go. Probably still, I can't see that. Claire Runes, can't. Wallace, Bruce, Bruce. Bean, someone, Smith. Yeah, Sam Button, Dean. That's incredible. Jack, Bean, like that. You never know. Ellie. Lombardo, I think, or something like that. Sounds a bit exotic. But yeah, look, 1920 again. That's remarkable. And then, yeah.
And just down here as well, you can see that there's a drawing of some description as well.
There we go. It's coming out really clearly, which is great. Great bit of documentation. There's a little bit up here. Some really cool scribbling.
Yeah, and then there's that.
Yeah, we saw that, yeah.
With something.
Remarkable. Well, mate,
It's crazy.
what a great thing to end on.
Yeah.
All right, let's go out. Well, as a final element, I just want to say a massive thanks to Kate and Yona Lee. Thank you, mate. We've been showing them around down there, haven't we? And it's been great. So
interesting.
What else? What did you really want to say about it, mate? 'Cause it's your property, it's your ownership and stuff like. We're not going to obviously reveal the location, so you've got nothing to fear about that. But
It's just interesting, I suppose, for like the history of the area. You know, obviously a mine and what it may have been used for, and obviously like the wartime history to the caves around this area. It's just interesting, really, to have it in your back garden.
yeah, I mean, because when you bought the property, you didn't know properly, did you, about it? Was that right? Well, you sort of.
They said there were caves and people would come up, but we never really sort of like delved into it. We kind of just sort of like look down it now and then, maybe go down and get a football.
But yeah, no, I mean, honestly, mate, from the bottom of my heart, me and Paul, we just want to say massive thanks for you. I really appreciate that. You and Kate as well behind the camera, bless her.
You guys are more than welcome.
But yeah, thank you, mate.
You're
Real
more than
pleasure.
welcome.
We've got to show them around. And we actually showed them that amazing 1920 graffiti, which is just so good. You both were looking at it and were like, that is really
It's just
cool.
so much writing down here of periods.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
We're alive, by the way, everybody.
Yeah.
Me and Paul might have a few bumps on the road, but we'll be all right. We'll live. But look, thank you so much to everybody out there for all your kindness and everything else, and hopefully for you guys for allowing us to document it, because history matters. I think we can say that, can't we? Paul's nodding his head, bless him behind. Thank you, mate, as well for your.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate, behind the scene. Thank you to the dog for being a
dog.
perfect protector.
Yeah.
And cheers to you as well. Thank you,
You're
mate.
Yeah,
welcome.
thanks, mate. Appreciate
Take
it.
care, everybody. See ya.
Take care. Bye.